This is Smallsy Surgery.
Someday I'll be part of your...
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
That doesn't make us enemies.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Please welcome
Halle Bailey.
Melissa McCarthy.
Ladies, hello to you both.
Hello.
Congratulations on the movie.
Thank you.
Melissa, welcome back to Australia.
I know, it's good to be back.
It's great. I feel like I saw you so many times over the last lockdown, but it was always through the lens of a laptop screen, and now face to face.
I mean, finally.
It's great to see
This
you.
is what we've been waiting for.
And indeed. And Halle, this is your first time here.
It is. I'm loving it.
What are your thoughts, feelings, emotions on our beautiful city?
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, we're staying like right next to the Opera House and the water. We're like,
It's gorgeous.
One of the most awful rooms, probably. Like just a bad view.
We're just in this, we share a supply closet.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's,
Yeah. Well, congrats on the movie. I don't even know. This seems like a stupid question to ask, but I'm going to ask it.
Great.
Was there any underwater filming? Did you do anything in a pool, or was it all post?
I did not. She did everything.
yeah. So when me and Melissa had to work together, we did what you call blue screen work,
Yeah.
where it would just be us on a blue screen, harnessed in the air or on wires. And then I did a lot of work underwater in the tanks. With actual water, and
Okay.
thunderstorm and raining and,
And
fire.
opening
yeah.
your eyes underwater as well?
Yeah.
Is that weird the first time you have to do that? Because I think everyone tries
yeah.
it out in the backyard pool.
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
like, the chlorine stings in my eyes.
Yeah, for sure. And then there's like a beauty element where I had like these eyelash extensions.
Sure.
And in the first 24 hours you get them done, you're not supposed to get them wet.
Okay.
But I had to keep getting them wet, so my eyes would be burning.
Did you have like a pruning rule? Like, you know, when your parents used to be like, oh, your fingers have gone pruny,
Yeah.
time to get out of the pool.
Yeah.
Was there a pruning rule for you when
We'd
you're in
go
the water?
past the pruning time
Okay.
every
Deep
time.
prune.
Was
yeah.
everything
Deep
pruned?
prune.
Yeah.
Your whole body from top to
Yeah.
toe. And so no water play for you, Melissa, just a whole
No.
bunch of fun on a green screen.
So much on the blue screens and like all the different rigs and working with, I mean, the simplest of scenes required, anywhere between 15 and 20 people under us because somebody's moving the rigs, somebody else is doing my puppeteering, my tentacles.
Yeah.
I mean, it just
Oh,
took-
you had all of that attached?
Oh, yeah. There
Wow.
were 8 dancers around me.
Were you feeling yourself?
I really was. And
Yeah.
at first, when Rob said, this is how we're going to do it, and they came up with this big belt and tentacles, I was like, at first you're like, I don't need, that's okay. Like, I don't want to, it felt like, which was crazy because I was like, I don't want to make them do that. And he's like, they're dancers.
Yeah.
They want to dance. And I was like, okay. That's true. But then once we were doing it, he was like, I want you to know the space you take up. And it was incredibly helpful because it was never like, we were never on the ground. Like my feet never touched the ground the entire movie, nor did yours. So it really made a huge difference to be like, I know the presence I take up, or she would, sometimes you would wear the tail that like the dancers would hold because you think it's going to be your little size, and you're like, oh, that's 14 feet. Like it's a different scale.
I saw Paul Rudd in Australia here earlier this year, and we talked about your iconic scene in Knocked Up where you're in the principal's office that went viral.
I would like to rear up and jackknife my legs and kick you both in the f***ing jaw with my foot bone. That's what I would f***ing love. I wish my f***ing foot would go right through your skull. This is what happens when you corner a rat.
And the only reason I'm bringing this up, right, was there any impromptu moments where Melissa went ham, Halle, and just went crazy and just said, "You've cornered me like a rat. I'm gonna bite my way out."
I mean, all the time. I mean, Melissa is
Okay.
just
Little things. I didn't threaten you. Maybe I did.
she's just so great as an actress, as a person. And I learned so much from her while being on set. But I would definitely say, yeah, you were giving me so much as Ursula. Ursula would be like all over the place in the most amazing way. And she's iconic in this role.
I'm looking forward to the blooper reel. I can't wait to see
There is one.
There is one? Fantastic.
It's really fun.
Ladies, a pleasure to catch up. Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, you too.
Smallsy Surgery
is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.